special broadcast wherein we will be interacting with a few panelists, stakeholders who really will be impacted by the decision that is likely to be taken by the Ministry of Education tomorrow. Once again, the ministry will be meeting several of those education ministers from states who will be interacting in this meeting, and a decision that is likely to take place on class 12th board examinations and some other examinations that follow those exams. So you have an important meeting all set to take place virtually tomorrow, because Class 12 board examinations have already been postponed once amid the second wave of COVID-19 that India still continues to battle hard. We have our guests joining us on this broadcast, quickly introducing them. We have Advocate Anubhava Srivastava, who's the President, India White Parents Association and Child Rights. Also joining us, Dhruv Jati, who's a student activist. We have a few students, Ananya Jain, who's a Class 12 student, also Sahej Jamwar. We also have Satakshi Gupta, also once again a Class 12 student, who will be talking to us about their perspective and what is it that they're really hoping from tomorrow's meeting. Anubhava, if I could come to you before I take this with the students. There's already been a postponement. Class 10th board examinations stand cancelled as of now. There will be another route of practical exams that they will be following. Let's see how that goes. But as for tomorrow's meeting is concerned, we've seen, real tough few days in the past, month or so. What do you think is likely to come of tomorrow's meeting?
See, as far as tomorrow's meeting is concerned, I think many students and teachers, many social activists from across India are pleading state government, central government to have an alternative mode instead of having offline exams. Because conducting offline exams at this time is not at all advisable. It will be very dangerous because cases, we know how the infrastructure has collapsed, people are getting infected, families, many people are dying. And even students and their families are very much under stress that how are they going to cope up if anything happens to their family, and who is going to take the responsibility. So it is very risky right now to conduct any kind of offline exam for even board students or even university students. We have written to Honorable PMO and Education Minister also to have a uniform policy for all the students across India, for all the boards, be it state board or central board, ICC board, NIOS or any other boards, so that the students can have a uniform formula for assessment, and they can move ahead if they want to take an admission in university. As far as the non-professional colleges and universities are concerned, they will not get any kind of discrimination, because right now what has happened, when the 10th board exams were cancelled, CBSE has cancelled, ICSE has cancelled, some of the state boards have cancelled, some of the state governments have cancelled, but there are still some state governments, they have not yet taken any decision. So we want that uniform decision should be taken for 10th board as well as for 12th board. That's why we are running campaigns. Students are running campaign in millions and millions. The students are tweeting since past almost 1 month that the 12th board exams also, offline exams should be cancelled and an alternative mode should be adopted. A uniform format should be adopted for all the students so that they can prepare for their entrance exam. They can take admission in universities abroad. Even in India also, they have to take admission, so that their academic career will not get lost.
All right. Dhruv, if I could bring you in here, Anubha just spoke of an alternate mode of examinations, but what can be that alternate mode of examinations? Class 12 board examinations, through and through, all these years have been the most crucial examinations for school-going students. Suddenly, this kind of a big change of not holding them all together, what exactly can we do? What's the solution in sight?
Crispin, before I just answer that question, let's remember that we had over a month's time to figure out a vaccination drive for the student community in India. We failed to do that. Coming to your point with regard to what is an alternative method that can be held, is last year when the NEET JEE took place and when the whole cancellation of examinations was being discussed, the suggestion of internal marks being doubled up and giving students the option to write the examinations at a later stage if they were unsatisfied with the internal marks was something that was discussed last year as well. That is another mode that I believe should be taken into strong consideration this year, because like like Advocate Anubhav ji mentioned, that examinations being conducted at this point is surely going to be cumbersome, because it's not just COVID-19 anymore. It's also the black fungus. Different sort of situations are posing a threat to the student community right now, and seeing how they are so vulnerable to these current diseases that are attacking this age group, we really must consider the fact of putting forward an internal assessment mode and giving students the option to write the examination later if they are unsatisfied with the marks that they have been given.
All right. So you've answered some of the questions. Viewers have been asking us if the government will consider option of online examinations. They've also been asking, will there be a uniform policy for exams across boards? Before I take that, with our guests once again, quickly taking in a word from the students, because they're directly getting impacted by what's going on, what's been going on since the past more than a year now. Ananya is joining us live from Ahmedabad. Ananya, thank you for speaking to us. What is it that you've been experiencing? Of course, these are difficult times, and children are at risk as well, given that there are so many reports coming in on the third wave putting children directly under risk. But that said, 12th board examinations tomorrow, an important meeting to take place. Where do you stand on this issue?
I think that the exam should not be conducted, because it's not only, as Sir said here, it's not only coronavirus anymore, it's black fungus and white fungus also. And coronavirus obviously is impacting a lot. I myself was infected with it last month, and I had my entrance exam. Because of coronavirus, I could not prepare and I could not give my entrance exam. And the week before, I had to go to school to give my board practical. I was so caught up in preparing for my board practical, I got infected from school itself, because I had not gone out in the whole month except for going to school. It impacted a lot, and I could not get into the university I wanted to. It's affecting a lot of people and a lot of students. It's not only about children's future anymore, it's about their well-being and their family's well-being, which is being affected by this.
Absolutely. I completely relate to that, because I myself was down with COVID-19, and the journey is not simple. And it takes time to really get back to normalcy. Bringing in Sahej at this point in time, joining us live from Pune, once again a 12th class student. Sahej, what's your take on this? Because are you open to, let's say, an online way out of going ahead with 12th examinations as well, as proposed for class 10 students?
Yeah, I would say that the best option that is left right now for the conduction of these exams is going through an online method, either taking vivas or conducting the exams online. Because taking the exams online or conducting them through exam centers has a large congregation of students, which puts each of them at risk, because there is no vaccination being carried out for all the students which are under 18. And there is a lot of mental stress on these students. Most of their families have been through or suffered from COVID. Many of them have lost family members due to COVID. So all this should be taken into consideration rather than just thinking about safeguarding their future, which is a valid point. But in the end, it's about loss. And then there should be way more precautions taken rather than just conducting them offline. Online vivas, online examinations, reduction in portion was carried out. But rather than that, cancellation remains the only option right now.
Quickly bringing in Satakshi Gupta before I go back to Anubha and Dhruv. Satakshi, what has your experience been like, and what do you think is the best way out? All right, before I bring in Satakshi, we're fixing that line with us, with her. There are viewer questions that we have, Dhruv, about students who want to apply to colleges abroad. Now, for example, in United States, the government is okay with people not wearing masks and roaming around indoors, outdoors, if they're vaccinated entirely, right? So we have nations who are looking at a normal life, which is currently not the scenario in India as of now. So for those students who are looking at, joining a university or a college abroad, what can we do about that?
students who you're talking about going abroad usually belong to boards such as IB, IG, where their boards have the facility to conduct the online examinations. Okay, but let's think of it in an equitable manner. If we have to put into picture CBSE, state boards, we have to remember that online is not a feasible option for everybody. So with regard to the students who you say that want to apply abroad, in my perspective, I think their boards will conduct the online examinations and they can make it. But the trouble is not them. The trouble is students who don't have facilities to online education, colleges that don't have facilities, schools that don't have facilities to online education. These are the people that are in trouble. These are the ones that require internal assessment to be doubled.
I think that internal assessment doubling up is the best option right here, because examinations are being conducted and education minister and the whole department of education has already been through a lot and they have a lot of planning and everything behind it. But when the situation is persisting and we cannot do anything about it, cancellation is the best option here, and I'm sure they can come up with the best way possible to evaluate the students to meet up their required grade. As sir and ma'am over here said that for evaluation they can also take up
All right, so we are listening in from a lot of experts, and remember there are a lot of these concerns that have been reiterated. A lot of our viewers have also written to us, and one of our viewers is asking that will the government consider the option of offline exams? Would that be possible? I want to take this first to Advocate Anubha Srivastav, then perhaps Dhruv can come in. But Anubha, where do you stand on this? In a country where you're already looking at not everyone having an internet connection or a laptop or the facilities, could offline exams again or the online exams be the future? Are we actually ready? Virtual classrooms?
Examinations are concerned for board students. As far as university, at university level, they do have the system in place. But as far as board students are concerned, state board, CBSE board, ICSE, many schools are there across India. They don't have a proper system for conducting online exams. And government has to the students have to go and appear for offline exam or even online exam in the particular school. From home, I don't think it is feasible. So again, they will be exposed even if they will be going to conduct online exam. And system is not in place. That is the first thing. So that's why, like CBSE has taken a decision for 10th board by evaluating the students on their past and present and past performance. They are evaluating students of 10th board on the basis of their previous score, even the current existing scores. And other evaluation system is also there in place for CBSE 10th board students. And I will tell you that as far as Cambridge and IB boards are concerned, they have already cancelled 12th board exam. They are going ahead with their teacher assessment grades, and many universities abroad, they have accepted these teacher assessment and school assessment grades. So the international board students have already begun their admission process in universities abroad. But as far as CBSE and ICSE and other board students are concerned in India, they are still lagging behind because the exams are not being done, results are not declared. So, July, I think July last week, July is the last date for getting admission into abroad universities in abroad. So that's why students are pleading that the results should be declared as soon as possible. The only way right now is to not hold offline exam, but to evaluate students as per their internal assessment, past and present performance, so that students can move ahead. A result can be,
but Anubha,
they can also apply for universities abroad or even in India.
Okay.
Similar pattern can be followed.
Okay, but Anubha, then perhaps a counter argument to that fact could be that a lot of students who might have not worked as hard as they would have wanted to for these exams throughout the year, for their internal grades, only to know that this is something on which their future hinges. What should those students be doing? Let me get in Sahaj, who also wants to come in. Sahaj is a class 12 student. Sahaj, would you be okay with that? On the basis of all the exams that you have sat in till now, on the basis of those grades, on the basis of the internal assessment, if you would be graded, is that going to be okay for you?
See, I would say that internal assessment can be a disadvantage for some of the students who did not prepare in that situation, did not think about that situation. But looking at what's on the other end, the threats that offline exams pose, I think it counteracts the effect that bad internal assessment would have on the student's future. So I would think that internal assessment has more pros than cons as compared to offline exams.
Okay, that's a fair point, and Sahaj, I think you've put that out very well. Let me also get in Satakshi. Satakshi, आपको क्या लगता है कि ऐसे टाइम पर जहां पर इतनी सारी चीजों को लेकर कंफ्यूजन है, एक टोटली डिफरेंट सिचुएशन है, किसी को नहीं पता कि कितनी जल्दी एग्जाम्स हो सकते हैं, सरकार को इस समय क्या करना चाहिए, और आप जैसे स्टूडेंट्स इस समय एजुकेशन मिनिस्ट्री को, एजुकेशन मंत्री को क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
देखिए, हम लोग का पहले से बहुत ज्यादा टाइम वेस्ट हो चुका है, और जो 12th के जो स्टूडेंट्स हम लोग ऐसे बच्चे नहीं कि हम लोग इससे बहुत मैच्योर होते हैं कि हम लोग कुछ प्रिकॉशन बताए जाते हैं वो हम लोग कर सकते हैं। जो हम लोग जब फर्स्ट वेव की कोरोना की तो हम लोगों ने प्री बोर्ड को इतना सीरियस नहीं लिया था, तो कुछ बच्चों ने उतना अच्छा परफॉर्म भी नहीं किया था। आप हम लोग को उसके बेसिस पे नंबर नहीं दे सकते, बिकॉज 12th के नंबर आगे बहुत से स्टेज पे काम आते हैं हम लोग के लिए, और काफी जो हम लोग का फ्यूचर है उसके लिए। अगर एक बच्चा इंफेक्ट होता है तो दूसरे बच्चे भी इंफेक्ट हो जाएंगे, प्लस उनकी फैमिली भी इंफेक्ट हो जाएगी। तो अगर आपको एग्जाम्स होने चाहिए, भले ही आप पोस्टपोन करो, टाइम लीजिए, बट होने चाहिए। अगर आप ऑफलाइन करिए, ऑनलाइन एग्जाम।
बट कैसे सताक्षी, इससे पहले कि मैं ध्रुव को भी इस डिस्कशन में लाऊं, कैसे एग्जाम होने चाहिए?
हम लोग ऑनलाइन के एग्जाम्स ले सकते हैं।
ठीक है, आपको लगता है ऑनलाइन एग्जाम्स पॉसिबल हैं, बट मैंने फिर वही कहा कि ना कंट्री एज बिग एज डाइवर्स एज इंडिया, where everyone does not, Satakshi, has a laptop, does not have an internet connection or the means, Dhruv, this is always going to be a very tightrope walk for any HRD minister, is that not? Satakshi, आप कुछ बोलना चाहती हैं, उसके बाद मैं ध्रुव के पास जाऊंगी।
हाँ, लेकिन जो अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते तो अब उनके लिए तो अगर आपको एग्जाम्स लेने तो आपकी सेंटर्स बढ़ा दीजिए, सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग बहुत ज्यादा होनी चाहिए। तो हम लोग को टाइम भी मिलना चाहिए बहुत ज्यादा।
ठीक है सताक्षी, ध्रुव, ओके, ठीक है ध्रुव, व्हाट अबाउट यू? नाउ Satakshi says let's have centers for those who can't afford to have online exams, but again the question will also come of vaccination. This is a question that a lot of our viewers and students have also asked. Dhruv, they say in the US a lot of students are getting vaccinated. When will that happen back home here in India?
No, that exactly that. As a student, on behalf of every other student, I demand for a vaccine before I am called to the exam center. Right? This is the demand of every student. Before you ask me to give an examination on ground, give me both my doses. Before that, do not call me to an examination center. If they want to open examination centers, they have to vaccinate the students prior to that. There is a reason why ICMR has given specific directions to every state for a lockdown with stringent measures. It is impossible that they will be allowed to have examination centers at this point of time unless they wish to contradict themselves on the government rules. So the way forward is either you vaccinate students and then take them to the examination center, or give students the option of internal examination, assessment to be marked on, and students who are not happy with that should be allowed to give the examinations after a certain point of time. This is an equitable decision.
Okay, Dhruv is making a very broad-based argument here. Before I give the last word to Advocate Anubha, I want to briefly give 30 seconds to Ananya Jain if she can hear us. She's also a class 12 student. Ananya, what are your concerns? What are your thoughts right now?
Offline exams conduction is very, very dangerous at this point of time. If exams are conducted in June, it's going to be very dangerous. Even if the cases are going down in some states, that doesn't mean it's going down for every state, and it is free to say that offline exams conducting is the best option here. And if the exams are conducted in July and August, it's going to be a mere waste of time of all the students. We've already been in 12 standard for more than 14 months now, and it's getting very frustrating because we have to focus on our future and not on board exams anymore.
Okay. All right, so a lot of thoughts, lot of questions, suggestions coming up. What will the government do? What is the best way forward? No one knows anything. Only for want of time, Anubha, I'm not able to come to you. But I want to thank you, Dhruv, Ananya, Sehet, Satakshi, and a lot of our viewers, students who've written to us here on Republic. Lot more details will also go up on republicworld.com. For the moment, thank you to all of you, and Republic will continue with its non-stop rolling coverage.